Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Ahmed, Senior Content Producer at Mining Indaba. Today, it is my pleasure to introduce Engineer Sokwani Chilembo, the Chief Executive of the Zambia Chamber for Mines. Engineer Chilembo, hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you, and thank you for having me.
Yeah. My pleasure. So my first question for you today of two is in your perception, how has governance in the African continent changed for the better over the last few years?
Well, I think what has happened over the last few years, as governments are having to compete for capital, everyone's really looking at what everyone else is doing, which is working. And so what we've seen over the last few years is a common understanding of what's required to get investment in. And what this has done over time is everyone's been adjusting their environments in the same sort of general direction so that we can get a bigger slice of the global investment pie than we have in the past. Yeah. So it's really made a sea change begin to happen, and there are some standout jurisdictions in that regard.
I think that's a really good segue into my second question, which is, in your opinion, which of those countries or jurisdictions do you feel are making the biggest waves with their changes?
Well, certainly the key element that is common across all the successful jurisdictions is stability. And those countries that moved very quickly to get to competitive regimes and have remained stable since then are in the forefront. So obviously, Botswana and Namibia do stand out in this regard, and they've consistently attracted appropriate amounts of capital to keep their mining sectors contributing very significantly to their economies, and also to maintain reasonable growth momentums, especially in the case of Namibia. And like I said, there are several jurisdictions that are beginning to follow this path. And my own country, Zambia, is pretty much moving in that same direction. And this has been picked up because the country is back on the Fraser survey, and it's been adjudged by Oxford Economics and Control Risks Africa Risk Reward Index as, the most improved jurisdiction. So I'd say that these are the ones that are moving in the right direction, and Botswana and Namibia have been leading the way for a very long time, which is the right kind of example we all need to follow. Stability, stability, and even more stability.
Perfect. I think that's a really, really good slogan for us to come out of this with. Chilembo, thank you very, very much for your time. I appreciate you joining me today.